great song. It's touched millions, and Taylor Swift's inspiration for the song Ronan came from a 4-year-old boy named Ronan Thompson and his battle with a form of childhood cancer called neuroblastoma. Now, Ronan's story is a touching one, and his family hopes it will help to spread the word about childhood cancer and how we can come together to fight it. And we are so pleased now to welcome Ronan's mom, Maya Thompson, to Emotional Mojo. Welcome, Maya.
Hi.
So listen, everybody knows the song, but let's back it up a minute. Give us the backstory on your son, Ronan, and how this all came to be.
My son, Ronan, was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, which is a form of pediatric cancer, just after his 3rd birthday. And he battled for 8 months before he succumbed to the disease. And now I'm kind of here left to continue on this fight for him.
And when you say this fight for him, I know through it all, you started a blog called Rockstar Ronan that kind of chronicled his struggles as well as your own, and you do continue to update it now. And you said something in an interview once, too. You said, I think a big part of why nothing gets done with childhood cancer is everybody wants to wrap it in a cute little bow with cute little bald kids, but it's sad. The statistics are awful. Kind of elaborate a little bit on that and what you're hoping to accomplish now.
Well, I mean, my blog is very raw and honest and real, and that's just the only way I was willing to kind of go through this was by speaking the truth. And, you tend to see these kids on the St. Jude's commercials that look really happy and with these bald, shiny heads, and that's just not the reality of this disease. I mean, childhood cancer is it's a horrific thing for any child to have to go through. And I've always said I'm going to be really honest and real about our story and what this was really like for us.
This is Patrick, and I'm curious, how did you actually help him through this? What was it like for you as well?
I helped Ronan through this. I feel like he helped me more through this. We just very much made this world the best world possible for him, and it was a lot of playing and spending every second of every day together and fighting for him. And you kind of make the hospital reality your new reality, and you just try to put the best spin possible on it.
But you said something so significant. You said he helped you. How did he help you through this?
He was the bravest little boy. I mean, there were times that, he's going through these awful treatments, and there was, he always held his chin up really high through everything. He was so brave, and he never wanted to let me know that he was scared. And for a 3-year-old to portray that, me as being his mother, I had to kind of follow his lead. And, watching my little 3-year-old go through this and seeing how brave and strong he's being, it helped me to be brave and strong for him.
And so, Maya, now there's the Ronan Thompson Foundation. Tell us a little bit about what that is and how people at home can help out.
So the Ronan Thompson Foundation was formed probably about a month after Ronan was diagnosed. And I just took it as no matter what happens with our situation, I have to make something good come out of this. And obviously we had the worst possible thing happen to us, which was losing Ronan. But for me, it gives me a reason to wake up in the morning. And this is my way of still getting to be Ronan's mom, is by being a voice for him and for all these other kids who are fighting childhood cancer, who just aren't getting the attention, the funding, they're going through these awful treatments. I'm here to just continue to go on and fight for them so that, government starts paying attention and giving us more funding for these kids, which is, what they deserve.
And you talk about, wanting to draw more attention to the cause. And I'd love to talk about the Taylor Swift song and how that came to be, because I know she followed your blog a little bit, and you've got a writer's credit for the song because she used your words, right? How did that all happen?
So she basically just started following my blog, and I ended up meeting her at one of her concerts, and this was after Ronan had passed away. And I wasn't aware that she had been reading our blog or knew who Ronan was, but she had been, and was super just touched by his story and just told me how he was the most beautiful little boy that she had ever laid eyes on. And she just knew that she wanted to help make a difference in this world because of, the lack of awareness and what she, read everything that Ronan had went through and just how wrong it was. So I just kind of, met her, was very grateful for her, support and love. And then about a year later, I got a phone call from her telling me that she had written a song for Ronan and wanted to perform it at the Stand Up to Cancer telethon, wanted to make me co-writer with her because she did use a lot of the words off of my blog, and then all the proceeds from the song would go back to the Ronan Thompson Foundation.
Well, it's a beautiful way to immortalize the story and immortalize your words and obviously your passion and love and care for Ronan. What is the one message that you have, or what is the one thing that you want to share with us?
About Ronan or a story?
Well, no, about Ronan, about what you gained from it and what we can do to make life better.
Just sharing the story and talking about the world of childhood cancer. And I always say just kick and scream and fight for these kids, because at the end of the day, I mean, these kids are our future, and they are literally just being thrown away. So whether you're, donating to the foundation, holding bake sales, social media is such a powerful thing. Just sharing Ronan's story, which leads to other children's stories, which, hopefully will get the attention of the right people.
Maya, this is Tara. I have a question. If there's another parent out there who has a child who's suffering from cancer, what is your message to them of how they can put one foot in front of the other today to get through today?
You really have to learn to be your child's biggest advocate, because nobody else is going to advocate for your child as hard as a parent. You've got to learn to ask the right questions, rely on a lot of family and friends that really, at the end of the day, saved us, was whether it's, just saying yes to the things that people are willing to do for you. And like I said, asking the right questions, getting second opinions, reading everything you possibly can read, joining a parent forum group on the internet, on, the specific type of cancer that your child has, which was a huge saving grace for us.
Maya, this is Jada. We just absolutely love your story. And you talked about advocacy on behalf of Ronan and all of the other children with cancer. I just wonder, how has technology and the blog helped you heal?
I would not be sitting here today if it weren't for technology and my blog. I mean, that's the honest truth. My blog, yes, it's hard for people to read. Yes, I got a lot of flack for it. Yes, people did not want me writing it. But, I just followed my heart with everything. And if I would have stopped, I always look back at that point where, my husband did sit me down for that conversation of, this is too much. You're exposing too much. And I really had to fight for my blog and make him understand as to, why this was so important to me. And once he understood that, he was fully behind me. But I look back at that moment and think, if I would have stopped, I mean, the Taylor Swift thing would have never happened. Katie Couric would have never happened. People they wouldn't be listening like they are.
Well, we want to say thank you, Maya, for taking time out with us. We are touched here, too. We want to help be a voice for the foundation, so we'll do what we can to keep viewers up to date on the foundation and any events and anything we or they can do to help. Don't go anywhere. Emotional Mojo's back in just a moment.